Good morning, fuckers! Oh my God, it feels so good to say that after a day of not being able to say it on location at the Sun and Fun Fly-In in Lakeland. So, again, good morning, fuckers! Yeah! What's up, Mikey? Welcome.
Man, it's good to hear you say that again because yesterday you're like, hello, everyone. And I was like, what? Who's this? Where am I?
I felt like I did the Britain version. Oh, good morning, lads. How are you this morning? You know, that's what I felt like, man. I honestly felt like this was the British version of the Daily BM. You know, that would be kind of cool, though. Be like, well, actually, the Irish version, because I don't think I can do English people very well.
I can't do any accents.
To be like, welcome to the freaking Daily BM Irish style, because right over here we kick some fucking arse. Yes, we do. Arse. You can kiss my arse. It's my island. but yeah, so yesterday, man, we were guys, if you've been paying attention to any of the shows, we went to the Sun and Fun Fly-In for our first day. Had a couple of technical issues, as far as Wi-Fi capability and things like that, but we got that resolved thanks to Elon Musk and Starlink, right? Is that how you say it?
Oh, yeah.
You said it fucking right for the first time. What did I call it yesterday? Star Trek or whatever the hell it was?
Yeah.
Some weird Star Night or Starlight or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Starlight or Star something.
I was thinking of the hot blonde chick from freaking The Boys. Starlight, wasn't that her name?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, she doesn't.
She's gotten a lot. I heard she got a lot of plastic surgery. She doesn't even look like herself anymore.
She did, man. I mean, she still looks good. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I was a single dude, I'd definitely, go for it. I know that she would have nothing to do with this old dude. Actually, you know what, though? I take that shit back. Women like old dudes. I'm going to keep telling myself that. But yeah, so Starlink helped us out at the Sun and Fun, and we got through the day. A little bit of editing that I had to work through this morning for an hour because our mics were kind of bleeding over. But hey, you know what? So we'll have some bonus content for this weekend for Saturday and Sunday. So log on there if you want to hear our Sun and Fun. And then actually, by the time you guys hear this, will already have been on our maiden flight. As long as the weather holds up, it looks like it's going to, as far as what I can see for Friday. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So
unless you listen to this early in the morning, then we haven't, because we won't be going up till the sun comes up.
That is true. So now, if you listen to us at 3 a.m., hey, guess what? You're in business. You'll be able to see it. But actually, just go to our socials because we will live stream on Instagram. We're going to do Instagram Live. Thought about doing Twitter. Thought about doing Facebook Live. But you know what? Just going to stick with Instagram Live. Head over there. Check us out. We'll be streaming throughout the day. Actually, and there'll be a night. I believe there's a night show. I think. I know Stoll Nation has a night show at 7:00.
Right.
So we'll be able to watch those guys.
We may not be able to live stream in the plane, but we're going to try to record those on our phone so you can get our facial expressions.
Yeah, then we'll put it up on our socials, so you guys will have some good laughs. It was funny because Dirty Red actually made a comment this morning, talking about my glasses.
Oh, what about him?
He said I look like the Macho Man, Randy Savage. And I was like,
Macho Man, Randy Savage.
So I was like, oh, yeah, brother. I got you for 3 minutes. You're going nowhere. He was laughing. But anyway, so, we're going to be there. Check us out. You can see me either in panic mode or I might actually enjoy myself. You never know. So
I think you're going to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you might do one of those numbers where I pass out, wake back up, pass out.
No, we're not going to be pulling G's in that plane like that.
So he's not gonna be doing flips or none of this belly roll shit.
No, they're bush planes. I don't think it's not an aerobatic. You're not going up in aerobatic planes. I don't think.
Dude, I don't know, man. All I know is it's got big fat rubber tires and could go over shrubs.
Yeah, I don't think I really. I really don't think that we're going to be doing any acrobatics because they're bush planes. They're not acrobatic planes.
Oh, thank God.
So I don't think he's going to be flying into stalls and stuff like that. I mean, all they do is short landing and takeoff. So basically that's just, they come in and they just drop out of the sky and bounce and land. Like, it's just how short you can land the plane.
Drop out of the sky and drop and land. Why do you say shit like that before I go up? You're such a dick. Why would you say something like that to me? They just drop out of the sky and bounce down the runway and come take right back off.
Yeah. Well, you heard him yesterday. He's like, he likes to bounce it in. So you're going to have a nice little roller coaster bouncy ride on the way on the landing. It is. I don't know. I don't know where they land at because I wonder if they land in a field or if they land in.
They land in the field.
Okay, so yeah, so you'll get the bounciness then.
That's where they take off, like right where the Bush Wheels camp is. Like you know where we parked yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So right across on the next aisle is the runway for them. That whole strip of grass all the way down, that flat grass is their runway. I was watching them take off when I first pulled up. You didn't see them take it off?
No.
Yeah, they were going up one by one, and then they turned around and came right back. I guess that's because they got grounded because of the high winds. So
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of them took off and turned right around.
That's
gonna
be fun though. But today's episode is about Flick Friday, so I wanted to ask you because my Netflix has been serving up Rebel Moon Part 2, and I haven't watched Part 1 yet.
Rebel scum.
But you said you'd seen it, so what do you think? You think I should give it a watch?
Okay, here's my honest opinion. Fuck no! It is the most boring, shitty reproduction of Star Wars original trilogy. The plot. I mean, they literally just Zack Snyder. I mean, I liked Justice League.
I like a lot of Zack Snyder stuff.
But I actually hated this movie.
Really?
I didn't like it at all. Didn't like it at all. Sorry, Zach. It sucks. All you did was
Did you already watch Part 2 or just?
I didn't watch Part 2 because Part 1 sucks so bad. So I just was like.
So what happens to Part 2? What happens to Part 2 makes it all better?
It won't.
Like all worth it.
It won't. It's like Disney freaking Star Wars films. They try to say this is better now. Better at sucking. Just saying. Just saying.
So do they have So they have the Force, and they just call it something different, like the push, or like I don't know, the pull, or something.
The push, pull, grab. I don't know. It's something. You know, I watched that movie right when it first actually hit. Right,
the vibe.
It's not Metachlorians. It's Zeta Chloriata or some shit.
Dude, no. that pissed me off when they came up with Metachlorians in the prequels. Because that made it where nobody, like only a certain few could access the Force. And in the originals, it felt like everyone had the ability to access the Force. It was just through training and discipline and being in tune
with the Force.
With the Force that you could access the Force. Not, I've got special things in my blood that make me superhuman. Because then all you got to do is just start... You know, the Empire just has to start doing blood testing on everybody. It's a future. That'd be easy as shit.
Yeah. You're going through the gates like how they showed in some of them. Like in Han Solo or Solo.
Yeah.
Remember how they were going through the gate? They were doing checkpoints?
Yeah.
You had a good point. All you had to do is fucking eject. Oh, you got Metachlorians. You're a fucking Jedi. Stab him.
Or you could be a Jedi. They either bring you into the fold, and if you refuse to go into the fold, then they take you out. So the only Jedi would be in the Empire.
Shortest film ever. The words are scrolling across the screen. Then it's like, and then it shows you at the checkpoint. You're a fucking Jedi. There goes the fucking credits at the end. It's over. Just like that, dude.
Yeah.
Leave it to George Lucas to fuck shit up too, though. Think about it.
Yeah, 100%.
Think about this. Not only did he create the stupid Metachlorian bullshit, all right? So he goes back in A New Hope and through Ever, and then he's like, oh, yeah, you know, you can do all this shit. Hey, I might also let you make out with your sister before you find out it's your fucking sister. I mean, it's like, dude.
That's you know what? The more that I'm seeing about Hollywood, the more that I'm realizing these guys are just sick fucks, and like they just want to like make people do like fucked up things.
Fuck your sister, fuck your dad, fuck your mom.
I mean, they probably made some poor it's like brother sister intern do it in the writer's room. Maybe like, let's play this out. You two guys are brother and sister. Make out. Let's see if there's any chemistry.
Here, everybody keeps their hand down. Like
they probably just hired people like, you know, newbie writers in and tell them half pay bullshit and like, you know, making shit up just so they get them to make out and then be like, you're fired. You're out of here.
Get out. That was piss poor performance. No, but I mean, think about it. So he's messed that up. And then so getting back to the whole Rebel Moon thing, it literally felt like a Star Wars film. And, you know, if you really look at it, he did pitch that originally for Star Wars, and they turned it down.
He did? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
They basically, yep.
Was there not enough wokeness? Was there not enough wokeness in it? Is that why Disney turned it down? Hold on. You have a strong male lead. We cannot have this. Wait, and the female lead is actually heterosexual? No, can't have that either.
Yeah, he originally, in an interview with Playlist, okay, he revealed that he pitched an R-rated Star Wars movie to Lucasfilm's president, Kathleen Kennedy. And he also noted that his pitch was before Disney's acquisition of the studio in October of 2012.
Oh, okay.
And seeing as Kennedy took her position in May of 2012, that provides a very precise window when he would have given the pitch. So, sorry, I have a call coming in. But basically, at the end of the day, you can see the movie. You should watch it because I just want you to see what I'm talking about. And it got really poor critical reception from the crowd. Like, if you go, probably look it up on Rotten Tomatoes.
But yeah, they made a part 2. They didn't just cancel it on Netflix.
Hey, all I can say is they're like Disney. Disney's like, hey, we're putting out shit, but guess what? You're watching it and it's making money, so we're going to put out a second dose of shit.
Well, that what bothers me though is they take shows that like you like you start to like, and then they just cancel them. They're like, nope, not doing well enough, canceled. I mean, they've done that to several shows.
That's
where they didn't
make
it out of their first season. Yeah, is they just cancel it. I mean, they canceled like The Order. That I thought that was a cool show. They canceled what was that other one? Warrior Nun. They canceled that one, and it was actually pretty good. And there was one recently too that I was getting into, and then they decided not to renew it. And it pissed me off. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But I'll have to look.
Me off.
Well, yeah, because you get invested in a show and you start to enjoy it, and then all of a sudden it just ends on a cliffhanger because they decided not to renew it because it just didn't have enough viewership.
You're listening to the Daily BM.
Sidebar here, so we're gonna make a quick transition. And then we'll come back to the movie thing since we're talking about shows. Are you really super happy that Discovery is at its final season?
Yeah, I felt like that. It was just waning. I don't know. It had such a cool premise and such a cool starting.
Season 1 gave it so much potential, dude. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be awesome.
And then I felt like it just evolved into today's political and socio-economic issues that have no place in the distant future.
Yeah, and
then they really shouldn't be having those same problems,
Season 1 and season 2 season 2 was good. It wasn't great like season 1, but it was good.
Well, I think they messed up as they spent zero time on the Klingon Wars, and they could have
stretched that out, had some
expounded
epic
on
battles, told the story of why it started,
so
how it started.
What I'm hoping is in Strange New Worlds they might have more of the Klingon War flashbacks because they did that. Was it MPEG? Is that his name? MPEG, the black actor that's the doctor, medical doctor that's also a badass.
Yeah,
assassin.
I know yeah.
MPEG, I think, is his name. I don't know.
That's
Mbenga or something like that.
God, but anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyways, like they had that cool flashback to where he was in the battle, and he basically took that super soldier serum and basically kicked a whole bunch of Klingon ass. He was a butcher of what was that place called? Oh well, can't remember.
I know what you're talking about, where he went through and killed all those people.
The Klingons, the Klingon officers, and then the one Klingon high commander took credit for killing his own people because they were cowards, he said, and then he left the butcher of whatever it was.
See, I think that
should have done better show notes on that one.
Yeah, I think with the whole the Star Trek thing, it would be great if they did the Rise of the Empire. You know what I mean? Like something like that, Star Trek Rise of the Empire, and made it about the Klingons itself. Because we've done so much Federation shit. How cool would it be to have a spin-off show or even a movie, Star Trek Rise of an Empire or Rise of the Empire, and then you literally start from its conception of the Klingons, how they evolved, how they got the ridges in their forehead. I just think that would be a super cool.
I think the only problem I have with that is the Klingons are pretty one-dimensional as far as their species.
Maybe not. That's what I'm saying. You could tell a whole story. Like, they're a war society, but
I just don't know if it has the same draw as mankind being in space. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if it had the same pull. Like I don't know if I would watch it or not, to be honest.
You
like,
could still
personally.
I would watch it, but I think that like they would have to really be, which again, we're asking fucking Hollywood right now to write something worth of shit.
Be creative.
Be super creative. Good luck with that. But I would think that the way you would pull that off is to bring the other species into play, but they play small roles during those episodes. Like you'll still have the Federation involved. You'll still have like maybe even the Vulcans, the Cardassians. You know, you could evolve that into play. You know how they interacted with them. What's the other ones that the Klingons really dealt with a lot besides the Federation? Oh my God!
I mean, there was the Bree. There was the Dominion. There was a bunch of different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, like you could incorporate that, but I think I think it would be an interesting concept. I mean, that's just me. I would watch it. I know you probably wouldn't, but I would.
It would have to be really well written.
That's what I'm saying.
See, the problem is like
Hollywood.
The problem is like the mating rituals for the Klingons from what we've seen in the canon is very like
aggressive.
But not like it's like they fight each. You know what I mean? They fight each other and stuff like that. Like it's like, and it wouldn't. So I don't know if that
awesome
would
is that?
Great. I don't know if that'd make great love stories. You know what I mean? And great. It's all about honor and
pin her down.
I mean, I think it was better like because like when you incorporate like Worf into the Enterprise crew and he's trying to contain his Klingon side, you know, to interact with the humans. That makes an interesting dynamic. Because it's like watching an episode of Vulcans, like, you know, like on Lower Decks. Anytime on the Vulcan ship, it's all just very straight and like proper and like, you know, logical. So it doesn't make for compelling TV because there's no emotion. And then the Klingons are the exact opposite of the Vulcans. They're like all emotion, you know what I mean, and rage and just like honor. You know, like every episode is just like
careless.
You know, like every episode would be like the second command trying to challenge the commander for killing him, and then he gets fed to his dogs. Like that would happen like every episode, you know. And then there'd be some there'd be some domestic abuse, like love triangle going on, where the woman comes in and just slams the men around until she finds a mate, you know, that can pin her down, and it's just like dad, 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 dad. I mean, like,
then all of a sudden it kicks in with dun 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 dun.
I mean, it'd be like this would be like this. It'd be like in this episode of Star Trek: Rise of an Empire, we're gonna watch the Klingons destroy yet another planet, and just be like Klingon ships flying in and killing everybody and fighting, you know.
See, I just think we just wrote the first episode. What the fuck?
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for next week when we go take out the blue people.
The blue people.
This week,
aren't those Andorians? Aren't those the Andorians with the little thing, the tentacles on their head? Yeah.
And this week we're taking out the green people, the Orions, and then next week we're taking out the fire people, which I don't think we've even met those on any of the Star Trek shows.
Never mind, you've been taken off the writing crew, Mike. Blue people. Doc Mark, kill the blue people.
Wait! They're landing on Avatar, Pandora. They're landing on Pandora, taking out the Avatar people. What are those people called? I don't even remember. Fuck.
The Avatar people.
Yeah.
Well, according to the way you would be a writer, the other blue people from the planet Blue would be...
this would be the blue people with the tails that they have sex with, and they have zebra stripes.
Wait, hold on. They have sex with their tails?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
You've never watched Avatar?
Nope. Never seen it.
You've never watched either Avatar?
Nope.
They're
never
really
seen them.
Good. They were actually really good movies, except for
you just had me. They had sex with their tails.
Who's the guy that who's the guy that did those? Was it
Dude, just stop talking. You had me at sex with their tails. I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
Who was the director of those? Fuck, I can't remember his name.
See, I'm kind of fucked up like that too. Sex with their tails. How awesome is that?
Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name, but it's funny because, you know, his writing team just fucking phoned it in. There's a super rare mineral on the planet that is very, very expensive. What are we going to call it? Unobtainium. It's unobtainable, so we're going to call it unobtainium. And that's what we're going after.
All right.
And the second one, they're going after the brain juice of whales because it gives people like long life.
Brain juice.
The brain juice of whales.
Again, your creative writing is just amazing. I can't wait to see our first script of the Daily BM's first movie. Right, it's going to be all over the place. Green people have whale juice that they drink.
On this episode of Avatar, they're going to fly on the birdie things, and they're going to use their sex tails to like interact with the plants and the other animals. That's how they also interact with the animals. They use their tails for sex, and they also use their tails for to like take control of the animal's mind, to mind meld with the animals so they can control it.
Wait, better. So the thing you fuck with is also the thing you control people with. Kind of sounds like women.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds like human women to me.
I wonder where he got that idea.
Yeah. Sounds like somebody that was married, but anyway, or had a girlfriend.
Yeah. All right, so
yeah. Anyway, so listen,
I'm gonna go check out Rebel Moon.
I was gonna say, go before we get out of here. You gotta watch Rebel Moon, and then because I want to hear what your honest opinion of this thing is, and because I guarantee you, we could talk for another show about how much it sucks.
We'll talk about it next Friday.
If you love it, I'll be stunned. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I do like Spaghetti Man, and you did not like Spaghetti Man.
God, man, with that, let's get the hell out of here. So, don't forget, guys, let's make a push on the old Star Trek, and let's get the Rise of an Empire going. And because I'll watch it. I don't care about what the rest of you want to do. But anyway.
Or my pitch, Star Trek. It's logical.
Oh God!
Just a bunch of Klingon, a bunch of Vulcans sitting around, just talking logical to each other.
Anyway, with that being said, listen, guys, don't forget to head over to thedailybm.com where you can check out all our socials. Also, like and subscribe to our podcast as well, and our YouTube and Rumble channel. Also, don't forget, log into the Instagram if you hear this today. Log in. We will be doing live streams from the Sun and Fun Fly-In on our last day and evening there. I think Mike's only there for the first half of the day, and then I think he's leaving, right? Or no? So you'll be stuck with my ass. Sorry.
It depends on what happens or how exciting it is.
Which means you'll be stuck with me for the rest of the night. So anyway, that being said, we'll see you guys on the next one, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Have a good one.
Deuces.